So listen, have you ever wondered what in the world is a tier tray? Or have you been scared to try one out on your own? Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to give you my best tier tray tips and tricks, and you'll be ready to decorate the perfect tier tray every time. If you're ready to get into this tier tray fun, hit me up with "You Go Girl" in the comments and let's go. So what you're gonna need when you're wanting to decorate this tier tray is a tier tray. I got my tier tray, this tier tray from TJ Maxx. I got it in, it was in the clearance section. So it was a really good deal. I got it on clearance. But another good place to find a tier tray is Hobby Lobby. So I don't know if you guys know or not, but Hobby Lobby has tier trays or table decor half off every other week. And this is a really inexpensive tier tray. It's $32.99, but it's half off. So you get it for $16. So if you are just starting on your tier tray journey, make sure you go grab this tier tray because it is a beautiful starter tier tray. It's wood and it has like some metal accents. So grab this tier tray if you need one to start with. The other thing that I like to do is I like to put out everything that I am going to be working with for that tier tray. So this thing is beads. So I've got everything that I can find in my house that goes along with my theme and also my color pattern that I want to use. So I want to use yellows and blacks and whites. So I've got everything that I can find that's yellow, black, and white. And so what I want to do next is think about what my anchor pieces are. And anchor pieces are those pieces that you can use year round. They're also usually your bigger pieces. So for this tier tray, I'm probably going to use this little pitcher and this honey pot. Now these are like dishes that I've had in my house forever, but I think this kind of looks like a honey pot. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use this on the bottom. So I like to do my tier trays kind of almost in, if I put this on this top tray, if I put it on the right side over here, then I'm going to put the alternating piece on the bottom opposite side. And also when you're thinking about decorating tier trays, you want to think about a triangle, decorate it in a triangle. So the next piece that I'll put on there will most likely go here, but we'll see. I also have this cute home piece, which I consider my anchor piece because I use it all the time, and it kind of looks really good there. All right, so I have my anchor pieces there, and so the next thing you'll want to think about is your theme pieces. So for me, my theme pieces are going to be related to my theme, of course. So I have these cute little signs that I made that are bee themed. So I have this sign that says "Be Kind," and I also have one that says "Be Happy," and then I also have a cute little sign that's kind of like a pattern. It has a hexagon pattern on it, or like a beehive pattern, and a little bumblebee. So I'm going to put this here, and then I'll get started. So what we have went over, we have some anchor pieces and theme pieces, and then what you'll want to have is filler pieces. So filler pieces are just little items that you put on your tray, kind of like this rolling pin, and also greenery is a good filler piece. Just things that you can use to like add to any empty spaces that you have in your tray. All right, so what I'm going to do is just kind of play around with my tier tray, get it to where I want it to be, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. All right, let's get started. I already have my anchor pieces on the tray, so I'm going to go ahead and go next with my theme pieces. My Be Happy round sign, the honeycomb sign, and I had some extra wording from our Be Tier Trade SVG that I put on a honey pot that I have. Now that's not for real a honey pot. I actually have these dishes that I got, I believe, from my husband's mom, and they go perfectly with this tray. So to make it look a little bit more detailed and in line with the tray, I added the words honey to it. Now I love using garlands in my tier trays. I like using them because they just add a little bit of extra pizzazz to my tray. If you're gonna use garlands, I recommend to create ones for each season, but also create an everyday garland that you can use with all of your tier trays. This tan and white one that I have can go with almost all of my tier trays. I can put them in there. And so now I'm gonna add in my rolling pins that we made in our other video. And I love that home sign that I have in the back. I feel like I should make a video showing you guys how to make that home. It's super easy. Y'all let me know what you think about that. Almost done. I'm adding a couple things on the side because you don't have to keep things just on the tray. And I added a little greenery because greenery gives your tray life. And I had some more wording. I'm just gonna add it on a sign that I got from TJ Maxx. And we're done. I really love how this tier tray came out. I wanted to kind of go over a couple things with you though to kind of note when you're making or you're setting up your tier tray. There's a couple of words that I want you to pay attention to, which are balance, height, dimension, and detail. Balance, we made sure that both sides had balance. Now there's one thing that I also wanted to point out is that tier tray items don't just have to go in your tier tray. They can kind of spill out onto your table or your mantle or wherever you have your tier tray. So notice I have a couple of things that are not necessarily on the tier tray, but they're a part of the tier tray. So this bee sign here and this be kind, which I'll use the words that we had in the beginning of our video for our honey and bee rolling pin. So I used those words and I put them on this little picture that says be kind. I put them on here that says bee and back here that says honey. So in terms of balance, I kind of made sure to have the same color scheme that I had on the top, on the bottom of the tray. I also made sure for dimension to kind of add different layers. So it's all about layering with this tier tray. So I did layers in terms of laying the hello on top of the greenery and the honey on top of the beaded garland. And you see there's different layers of things that are on the tier tray. And then for height, I took this little cupcake stand to add, this little honey plant, which is really cute, this little cupcake tier stand here, and I put it in the back so that the honey pot would be seen behind the other things on the tray. So we said balance, dimension, and height, and then detail. So for me, the detail would be to add the bee decal to this picture, or adding the honey decal to this honey pot. That to me brings it a little bit extra that I didn't necessarily have to do, but it added a little bit of extra flavor to my tier tray. So I love the way this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're interested in tier tray decor and DIY decor for your home. Also, if you want to grab the wording that I use for this tier tray on the little tier tray filler pieces, as well as on the rolling pins, make sure you, in the description box, I am going to add the link to go grab those for the free, so that you don't have to go through all the steps of getting it together and offsetting it and getting it set up to print. All you have to do is load that file and just hit print on your Silhouette or your Cricut or whatever you may use. Also, I will have links to instructions as well as supplies that I use for this tier tray DIY. So I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are of tier trays. Do you have one? Are you gonna get one? Are you gonna go to Hobby Lobby next week and try to grab a tier tray? Let me know if you enjoyed this. Give me a B-E-E in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, I will see you girls later. So I know you don't want to miss the next time that we drop a new video or go live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that we can be YouTube buddies. See you on the next one.